Mm.
You know, we were very young. Our lives changed just like that, really quickly.
Puff beat up till she got up under the beat up literally till she tried to run up under the car.
Wow. Wow.
The drama surrounding Shay Diddy Combs reaches new heights as revelations from Misa Hylton, the mother of Diddy's eldest child, add fuel to the fire of ongoing legal battles. Hylton, once entwined romantically with Diddy, has now stepped forward supporting allegations against him and hinting at her own impending legal action. This development intertwines with the backdrop of three existing lawsuits, painting a picture of a man besieged by accusations of misconduct and manipulation.
She claimed when she tried to leave Diddy in 2017, he forced himself into her apartment and,
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Male sex workers, what?
yeah.
Why,
It
he
sounded
watched-
like hired some prostitutes and then watched them,
Yikes.
do their
This alarming claim, stemming from a relationship that lasted a decade, set a precedent for the accusations to follow. Diddy's response through his lawyer was a firm denial, emphasizing that the settlement of the lawsuit was not an admission of guilt. However, the gravity of these allegations, especially considering their intimate past, cannot be overstated.
Hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs is facing another lawsuit over sexual assault allegations.
Caught on the heels of the Cassie lawsuit, Joey Dickerson Neal emerged with her own disturbing story, accusing Diddy of incapacitating and sexually assaulting her in the early 90s. And even recording the incident, she added a layer of depravity to the growing narrative of Diddy's alleged misconduct. Diddy's spokesperson dismissed these claims as fabrications, labeling the lawsuit a manipulation of a well-intentioned law for monetary gain. However, the consistency of these stories began to sketch a pattern. A turn that could not be ignored controlled every aspect of her life. He is accused of frequently beating her and would hide her in hotel rooms for days until the bruising and signs of abuse were gone. The third lawsuit, perhaps the most damning due to its details, involved an anonymous plaintiff known as Jane Doe. She accused Diddy of forcing her into sex, a claim echoed by her friend, who alleged the same fate at the hands of both Diddy and Rob singer Aaron Hall. The complaint detailed a subsequent confrontation wherein irate Combs choked Jane Doe to unconsciousness. This accusation adds a violent dimension to the already severe charges of sexual misconduct. Diddy's spokesperson called these claims fabricated, a dismissal in line with his responses to previous allegations.
controlled every aspect of her life. He is accused of frequently beating her and would hide her in hotel rooms for days until the bruising and signs of abuse were gone.
Across these three lawsuits, a chilling pattern emerges. Each woman tells a tale of aggression and manipulation, painting Diddy as a figure who used his power and influence to exploit and harm. The consistency of their narrative, spanning different times and contexts, suggests a behavioral pattern that is difficult to dismiss as mere coincidence. Amidst this storm of legal battle, Misa Hylton, the mother of Diddy's firstborn Justin, has voiced her own disturbing experiences. Hylton's relationship with Diddy, which lasted from 1992 to 1995 and resulted in the birth of their son, has been thrust back into the spotlight. Her recent raids on social media have been both revealing and condemning.
The 35-page suit lays out graphic allegations, all of which, through his attorney, he denies.
Perhaps the most alarming aspect of Hylton's claims is the alleged physical abuse she suffered at the hands of Diddy. An insider close to the situation revealed that Hylton accused Diddy of physically assaulting her even during her pregnancy. She allegedly claimed that Diddy used to put hands on her and slap her around. The insider states accusations, if true, paint a disturbing picture of a relationship marred by violence and fear. Furthermore, Hylton's comments about their son, "I should have kept my child all with me," suggest a deep regret and concern over the impact of Diddy's alleged behavior on Justin. Her statement, "Everyone has to sit around for years and act like there isn't anything wrong with you. This is where the buck stops for me," speaks to a long history of silently enduring what she now publicly condemns. The gravity of these revelations is not lost on Diddy, who, according to sources, is scrambling to reach a settlement with Hylton before she takes her allegations to court. Now the streets are saying that Diddy is trying to come to a settlement agreement with Misa. The insider revealed, suggesting a keen awareness on Diddy's part of the potential damage another scandal could inflict on his already precarious public image. This attempt at a preemptive settlement speaks volumes about The severity of the situation, with his reputation hanging on by a thread, as the insider puts it, Diddy seems to be in a race against time and public opinion. The implications of these allegations extend far beyond the legal ramifications. They threaten to dismantle the very foundation of Diddy's public persona. As the story continues to develop, the convergence of these legal and personal dramas paints a bleak picture for Diddy, from the lawsuits by Cassie and Joey Dickerson Neal to the anonymous Jane Doe, and now Misa Hylton's disturbing claims. A pattern of alleged abuse and manipulation emerges. Each story, though unique in its details, echoes similar themes of exploitation and control. Challenging the legacy of a man once celebrated as a music mogul and entrepreneur. Savage. I'm a savage. Oh, I'm a savage. Whatever I want, I'm going to get whatever I want. I have to get. As the legal and personal turmoil surrounding Diddy intensifies, the impact on his business empire becomes increasingly evident. The brewing storm of allegations and lawsuits is not just a personal crisis for Diddy, but a significant blow to his financial interests. Macy's, a major retail player, has made a decisive move by announcing the discontinuation of Diddy John line. Their statement, as reported by Radar Online, highlights a strategic withdrawal as a part of our ongoing review of our brand portfolio. The John collection has started to phase out of assortment since early fall 2023. This decision underscores the growing corporate unease with Diddy's escalating legal woe. In a more striking development, the multinational beverage giant Deo has severed its long-standing partnership with Diddy. Bloomberg reports that Deo, which collaborated with Coms Wines and Spirits on brands like Crocodile Tequila, has decided to end their relationship. This split comes after Diddy sued Deo, accusing them of racial bias and unequal treatment. Deo's spokeswoman clarified their stance, stating, "Mr. Combs' bad faith actions have clearly breached his contracts and left us no choice but to move to dismiss his baseless complaint and end our business relationships." Allegations against Deo, as per his lawsuit, suggested and that the company stifled the growth of his brands due to racial discrimination, a claim that Deo vehemently denies. CNN quoted attorney Josh Gerben, who noted that such strong allegations of wrongdoing typically indicate an irreparable break in a business relationship. These corporate departures from Diddy's orbit signify not just a business setback, but also a tarnishing of his public image and credibility. With each partnership dissolution and each allegation, the narrative shifts further away from Diddy as a celebrated entrepreneur to a figure embroiled in controversy and diminishing corporate faith. "I've seen the media portray me like I'm a gangster. Not the case." As the saga of Diddy Ancients unfolds, public opinion has become a crucial barometer of the shifting perceptions surrounding them. Music mogul. Fans and onlookers are voicing their thoughts, creating a mosaic of perspectives that range from scathing criticism to disbelief. One fan, P. Dusty, encapsulates a sentiment of final Diddy it finished. Multiple lawsuits from multiple victims and more sickos are getting exposed.